going to play with hand luggage today. I've got a new piece of hand luggage as well, which I will share with you. I haven't actually shared that on here yet.
No, you haven't actually. You love it, don't you?
Yeah, I'm really, really excited about that. And that is everything that is going inside my personal hand luggage. Just finished my sister's Disney journal. I am so excited. She's over in about 20 minutes. I've just done. And these are the muffins. So we've got little Mickey muffins. Do they even look like Mickey muffins?
I'm just going to show you how boring my hand luggage is. I know you said before about most of it being tech, and it literally is.
It is all tech. Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome back to a new weekend vlog. It is a cosy working weekend.
Again.
This weekend. Yeah, it's just, before we go away, we always just work constantly. So, but we try to always put a positive spin on it rather than thinking, oh, it's a work weekend. It's like, oh, let's turn it into a cosy work weekend. Yeah. So we're just heading out for a walk. It's early morning. It's really nice and sunny actually, but very cold.
And we feel very hungry at the moment, don't we?
Yeah, we just keep talking about food. But let us know how you're doing. How is your week going? What have you got planned for the weekend? Obviously when this goes out it'll be a Sunday, so that'll be the other way around. But yeah, let us know what you've been up to. So yesterday we thought we'd go to Windsor, and that never happened. It was, well, we'd wanted to go all week, hadn't we?
Yeah.
And yesterday we woke up, I was full of cold, and it was pouring with rain, so we decided not to. I think it's going to be too busy this weekend.
Yeah, so maybe one day next week.
Yeah, it'd be nice to go. It's not very far from us. We like our little trips to Windsor, don't we?
We've not been for a long time, have we?
I don't know.
I can't remember the last time we went.
Earlier on in the year, I think.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think so. Oh, today I'm going to make a chicken tagine. We're going to talk a little bit about food, cosy food, that kind of thing. What are we watching on TV? We've started a new Netflix series yesterday, didn't we?
Yeah, the Dharma. Dharma Files. It's a series of Jeffrey Dahmer.
I'd never heard of him before.
Serial killer.
Anyone else heard of him? Yes, serial killer. Did you say from the 90s?
Yeah, 90s. Well, he from 1978 through to 1991.
Oh gosh, that was a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, played by Evan Peters. Any American Horror Story fans out there, you'll know him.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know if I want to watch that again today. It was really quite dark, wasn't it?
Yeah, we won't say too much about it.
Yeah, but obviously it's going to be dark if it's a serial killer.
I'm going to be quite intrigued how it goes.
Yeah. Oh, we watched Pocahontas yesterday as well. Yeah. I don't know what we're going to watch today. Is there a new American Horror Story out to watch?
It would have been Wednesday, so yes, there will be.
We can watch that then. Look at the sky. There's a cross. Oh. That's quite cool, especially as there's crosses down here on the runway. Looks really cool. Chatting, and I think we're going to pack our hand luggage this weekend. We're a couple of weeks of going away. We've got some really hectic work days coming up, haven't we?
Yes, I think getting it done.
You're umming and ahhing with your hand luggage at the moment, aren't you?
Yeah.
You might change what you usually take.
Yeah, I've got my usual case, but it's only like a two-wheeler hand luggage one, and it can be a bit of a pain when you're trying to wheel.
It's on the carpet, it catches, doesn't it?
Well, that's what I tell you, it's when you're trying to wheel another case or another two cases with you as well. So
yeah, that's true.
But I've got another one, or we've got another one, but it's a bit smaller, so I've got to try see if everything fits in it.
So yeah, we're going to play with hand luggage today. I've got a new piece of hand luggage as well, which I will share with you. I haven't actually shared that on here yet.
No, you haven't actually. You love it, don't you?
Yeah, I'm really, really excited about that. So yeah, so we'll be talking hand luggage today as well. Yeah. Well, it's going to be a nice weekend actually. We've also got my sister that's due tomorrow to go through some trip stuff as well, so we might touch on that as well, what we're discussing. Do you know, we walked Poppy before we came out, and I said to Aid, I really can't be bothered to walk now. Was it about 7:30?
Yeah. No, about 8:30.
Was it?
Yeah.
And now I'm really glad we've come out. I always do that. I think, oh, I really can't be bothered.
And also another thing as well, if we don't get in the morning, I know we do some evening walks and things like that, but if we don't go in the morning, I think because we get so caught up in what's going on in the day, the day then goes.
Yeah, so I'm really glad that we've come out this morning. We're home now. Next thing, or one of the other things I want to do this weekend, is finish this mini book as well, which I'm really looking forward to doing. So that's also on this weekend's list. Although this is a cozy day, we are actually having a clean eating day. I've just made some scrambled eggs, cherry tomatoes, mushrooms, and granary toast. I'm just sticking that chicken tagine into the slow cooker. It's a nice easy throw in. I've got chicken, garlic and onions with a bit of coconut oil. And I'm adding turmeric, cinnamon, cumin and ginger. I'm just going to eyeball it and throw a little bit in. I will add some peppers. I've got some dried apricots which I'll chop up, chopped tomatoes, potatoes and sweet potatoes which aren't in the recipe, and some chicken stock as well. I've added a tin of tomatoes, a chicken stock cube, I popped some water in from the can, the spices have gone in. I have added a teeny weeny sweet potato and a couple of small potatoes as well, just to fill it out a little bit, and half a yellow pepper. Oh, and I chopped up halved the dried apricots. It already smells so tasty. I absolutely love meals like this, especially ones where you can just stick them all in the slow cooker and forget about them, and then you've got a really, really lovely meal at the end. We are both working on kits in the lounge at the moment, so that Aid's just nipped out to Waitrose to get a couple of bits. You know, we spent 25 quid on food shopping last week. It's lasted us really well. And this is this week's shopping list. That's it. So we've only got Waitrose in the village, so he's just going to nip out to that. Just get a few bits. No doubt he'll add extra. We do need tea bags and sandwich bags to take away with us, but I think I've written my menu for the week. I think I can get us through on what we've got with those few little bits. I've made the menu according to what we've got in the house, and 4 of the items I'm going to make like double quantities of and freeze, so we've got food for when we come back. Chicken curry on Monday, a vegan chili on Tuesday, frittata and veg Wednesday, ratatouille on Thursday, spaghetti casserole Friday. We're going to do some wraps on Saturday and lasagna on Sunday. So 4 of those items I'll make double the quantity and freeze, so we've got some meals for when we come home that we can just take out of the freezer. It's all about being organised, isn't it? So here's our shopping for the week. Tea bags, Aid's tea bags, my tea bags to take on holiday. Cheese apparently was on offer. Was that a third off, did you say?
Third off.
And we get 20% off as well. We've got a bag of
Hasn't got rocket in it,
salad. That's all right, that looks a good salad. Tomatoes, a courgette and carrots. And you bought some bananas home.
And also some milk as well, and bread.
Excellent.
And eggs.
Oh, and eggs, yeah.
And eggs, yeah.
Thank you very much.
And toilet rolls.
Lovely.
All the essentials.
And this is how I'm spending my whole weekend packing kits. These are the October kits for my business Lollipop Books Club, and I'm getting well and truly ahead of schedule as we are going away, and I need to get them all packed before we leave. So this is what my weekend looks like when I'm working.
Time for dinner. This tagine is amazing. I'll leave the link down below of the recipe that's inspired this, and I've made it with some couscous. It smells so delicious. It's been mainly about kit packing today. I haven't really done much else. I haven't done the hand luggage or anything like that. So I'm going to be doing that tomorrow now. I want to carry on with kits. I'm on a bit of a roll. So I'm going to continue. The dinner, by the way, was lovely. I love that meal. It's got such lovely flavours with the spices, with the cumin and the ginger and the cinnamon. It's so delicious. And it's got a lovely sweetness with the apricots. I really, really recommend it. Morning, it's Sunday. I've just finished my sister's Disney journal. I am so excited. She's over in about 20 minutes, so I've just done it. We were supposed to be seeing them like next week, but she's wanting to come over and sort her DAS pass, the disability pass for Disney, and they struggle so much with technology, even the most basic of things. They just don't use technology. So she's coming over here to sit at our computer for the afternoon and hopefully try and sort it with obviously our help. So I wanted to get this ready to give her this gift. I've made it as a surprise. She's not crafty at all, but she loves all the stuff that I make. There's the spine there. So I wanted to make her a journal for when they get home. All they've got to do is add their photos and memorabilia. So I've made this. I am so pleased. It's just like the ones that I make for myself. And it's got loads and loads of like space to add photos. Her daughter loves dinosaurs, so we've got a few little dinosaur clips. There's a little pocket there for memorabilia, and there's just loads and loads of space. And it's a little golden book journal. I've been collecting maps to include as well. I want to do one for my mum when we get back as a Christmas gift, but I will include photos for my mum because I know it's not something she would get round to doing. I picked up that in Epcot last time, which is super cute. And I collected like all the maps. It's just got loads and loads of bits and pieces. Pockets as well to add things. I can't wait to give it to them. I'm really, really excited. I know she will love it. Like I said, she's not crafty. She's the sporty one. I'm the arty crafty one. So there's stickers that people have sent me as well. I've included a few bits and pieces that have been sent to me. And there's the second lot. And there's also space like for Universal, SeaWorld. They can put there's a little Ziploc bag there. They can put their Discovery Cove photos in here. A little pocket there. I can't wait to give it to her. I'm really, really excited. A little a little cello bag there for bits and pieces. The only map I haven't got was Hollywood Studios. I didn't seem to. I picked up a couple which I've already used on journals, so she will need to pick one of those up herself. But I'm super chuffed with that. And there's a little pocket in the back. I did film the whole process video of that, so that will be coming soon if it's not already on my channel. So go and check out, look at all those pom-poms, go and check out my journaling channel if you like this kind of thing. There's loads and loads of journaling, not just Disney but other journaling as well, and you'll see how that came together. It's so much fun. Anyway, they're due over soon. I want to quickly tidy up my studio, and I wanted to make soup and cake. Kind of ran out of time, so it's one or the other. I have baked a loaf of bread today though. I also wanted to say a great big thank you. I just thought I'd carry on chatting while I tidy up all these scrapbooking papers. Our video went up today on our Disney channel. It's the trip announcement video, and we mentioned there about going with family, the plans we have, and also with them using the disability pass, because it's something that we haven't done before. We've used it with friends before. We have got oh, this is all caught up. Some friends with disabilities. One family in particular are out there at the moment. They were like our first Disney family friends. We met them in 2012. Never actually vlogged with them. It was before our vlogging days that we last saw them at Disney. But they're out there at the moment, so we're hoping to see them. But they were the first people that we knew with disabilities going to parks. So and that was obviously before it was on the app. That was like the old days. So but yeah, so this is the first time of us obviously using it as a family. So I just wanted to say thank you. We've had some really lovely comments, offers of help as well if there's any tips that we need. I think it's going to be, and we really, really appreciate that. I think it's going to be a learning curve, and it's going to be a see how we go. And it's also going to be a very flexible trip, I think, if anyone needs to kind of like take a slow day or suddenly stop what they're doing to maybe even leave the park or something. So we're going with an open mind and just taking it day by day, or even hour by hour maybe, I don't know. We're just going to see how it goes. But thank you all for the lovely support and the lovely comments. It's really, really appreciated. And I also bought these ears for my niece for her birthday as well. Aren't they cute? I thought they'd be perfect for October in Disney. So this morning I got up early and I baked a Mickey sourdough. I am currently making the pizza soup, making a cheese sauce there, and I've got the tomato base in there. Excuse the hoovering, Aid's hoovering upstairs. I did make this in a previous vlog, which I will link up before. I'm doing a cheats version today though. I didn't have time to do all the onions and garlic, prep that first, whiz it down. I've literally put tin tomatoes, vegetable stock, water, and then instead of adding like the onions and all that, I have actually added onion, salt, or the onion granules, sorry, garlic granules, I've added oregano. So I've added all the flavourings. I put ketchup in there, and I will then whiz it down afterwards just to make it smooth. But the cheese sauce will then be going into the tomato sauce, and we'll eat that with the sourdough bread. It was a last minute thing, my sister coming over, literally just planned I think 2 days ago. So I've just quickly put this together today. It's a work weekend for me as well, so it's been really, really busy. But yeah, I've just quickly thrown this together. I've just poured the cheese sauce into the soup and seasoned it. Oops, a bit steamy there. It's obviously made with chopped tomatoes, so it's a bit lumpy. So I'm going to let it cool and then whiz it down with the blender, so it's a nice smooth soup. That will also help sort of like blend the flavours together as well. And now I'm going to quickly make some muffins. I'm going to do banana and chocolate. So I'm making up a double batch. I've got 400 grams of self-raising flour, 100 grams of march, and I'm just going to rub it together so that we've got a lovely breadcrumb consistency. I've got to add in 2 eggs. I think I've got about 5 bananas that are over, 4 or 5, so I'm going to mash them down. A bit of milk and about 100 grams of caster sugar. Oh, apparently they've just arrived. And I want to add in Nutella and chocolate chips as well to make it nice and chocolatey. If you like a bit of spice, you could even add cinnamon. That'd be quite nice this time of year. Right, my sister's just done her DAS pass. It was really easy. The lady was so lovely. So that's all sorted, and now we're going to have some lunch. Aid's slicing up the Mickey bread. I blended the soup down, so that's just heating through. And these are the muffins, so we've got little Mickey muffins. Do they even look like Mickey muffins? I don't know, I think maybe I filled up the Mickey trays too much, and I made a loaf as well. So this is all, I added a huge dollop of Nutella and chocolate chips. So what did you think of the soup?
It was really disgusting.
I thought you were going to say that.
It was actually really nice because I'm really, really fussy. But it did actually taste like pizza.
It did, it was good.
It was really, really good. And I don't cook, and I'm thinking about making it.
Ben went in for seconds, didn't he?
He always goes in for seconds with your cooking.
He
He doesn't even go in for firsts on mine.
Next day, and we're in full hand baggage mode now. We're just packing our hand luggage. I just wanted to say, because I didn't really chat too much, hold on, let me give you a little talk through and show you what we're doing in a moment. But I just wanted to touch on a couple of things. The call yesterday to call ahead and sort the disability pass out with my sister went really, really smoothly. I've heard, like when I've read about things online, it can take hours. It was actually really smooth and straightforward. You do need a VPN to do it. You need to do it as if you're in the States, which is why my sister didn't do it from her house. We've got one already set up over here, and they do struggle with technology.
That's understandable.
It is an understatement, yeah. It's not something they use day to day. So even sending like an email, it can be a struggle for my sister. So she obviously needed just help with that.
So we did that with her. It was really easy, and yeah, everyone in the family is signed up. We have, like I said, multiple people that are eligible within the family, so that means that all 9 of us will be able to ride together. The other thing I wanted to say is check your credit cards and things like that before you go. Aid's nodding his head. I have a credit card that I just use in the States. It's a Halifax card and there's no charges on it. It's a brilliant app. It shows you straight away what you've spent and where, and obviously converts it to pounds. And I hadn't used it since we were last there, so I just wanted to give it a go before we went away. So we were in the pub and I went to pay for our 2 Cokes, and I thought maybe I'd got the PIN number wrong, but it kept declining. I knew there wasn't a balance on it, so that was fine. So I had to pay with my normal card. Then we tried it again. I checked the PIN number. We tried it at our little local store. We went and bought a couple of chocolate bars. That declined as well. So then I was thinking, what's wrong? And it was like not very long before we were due to go away, and I was just thinking, am I going to have time to get a new card? And then we were just looking on the Aid was looking on the app and realised that it was a different card that was registered, and I must have lost that one. Asked for another one before we went away in June, so that one had been deactivated. So I was trying to use the card that wasn't actually activated anymore. So I found the correct one, tested that one's fine. I could have gone to the States with a card that wasn't actually active and that had been cancelled. So do check all your cards before you go out, if they're not ones that you use on a day-to-day basis. Anyway, let's talk hand luggage. Aid?
Yes.
What are you packing?
My hand luggage.
Are you doing a backpack and a wheelie bag?
Yeah, I've got my backpack.
Yeah.
And I'm not taking my usual one.
No,
which has
you're
just
not.
got 2 wheels. I'm trying one of them which has got 4 wheels, which can also fit on the back of one of our main suitcases, so it makes it easier to push around. So I can have the 2 suitcases in one. So I'm just seeing if everything will go in. So yeah, we've got quite a bit of tech stuff we have to take, don't we? That's mainly my hand luggage, is tech, isn't it?
It is. To add, this is something, there's so many things that have come to light with travelling with my sister and my family, because obviously they're not regular travellers. My sister was really surprised that she's allowed a handbag and a wheelie bag, and that she doesn't have to put her handbag into her wheelie bag to pretend that she's only got 1 piece of luggage. You are allowed a personal size piece of luggage and an actual piece of hand luggage. This is with Virgin. So I've got a backpack, Aid's got a backpack. They're obviously just small bags where you keep like your passports. What else have we got in there? Your purse, your phone, that kind of thing. Yeah, laptops are allowed. They're not huge, great big pieces of luggage. It is just like a handbag size. But you are allowed a proper size piece of luggage as well, hand luggage. So we've got like a wheelie bag each. I'll put my blanket in there. I put my neck pillow on. I also always show you what we've got in there, but you are allowed that. Plus also it helps you out with your luggage on the way back, because you're allowed 23 kilos in a suitcase and you're allowed up to 10 in your hand luggage. So if you think coming back what you can put in a hand luggage that weighs 10 kilos, we usually put all our candy, obviously no big liquids. We put all our candy, could be there's a pair of trainers that goes in there, mugs if we've bought any mugs or anything like that, that all goes in our wheelie bags on the way back. So this is my wheelie bag that I'm about to pack. And this is my super cute new rucksack. Look how cute this is. It's just a little diddy rucksack. Like I said, it's just for like your personal items. So I've got passports, I've got my purse, I've got my little bag with my liquids in as well, and then things like headache tablets and batteries for my camera. So I'll show you first what I am packing into my personal hand luggage. So I will have my phone. I will have passport wallets, and I've also got a printout of everything like our vaccination passes. I've got my purse. Don't forget your driving license. I use that as ID, even though I have no plans to drive over there. I also have my little liquids bag. You can pick up a little plastic bag when you're going through. However, we bought these. They're approved size. We bought them off Amazon, and we pack our liquids before we travel.
it's so much easier to do that ahead of time, so you're not panicking and trying to get it done. You always feel quite harassed at the airport, I think, when you're trying to do that. So we have them packed ahead of time. I even put things like lip balms in there, anything like that that you've got any doubt about. I put my mascara in there. It all goes in there, and then I just know where everything is. I've also got, I put everything in pouches, by the way, so nothing is loose. And in here, I have got things like gum, all the different tablets. I've got Nurofen, paracetamol. I've got Imodium, Sudafed. I've got AIDS, Rennies. I've got all sorts in here. All plasters, like I said, and hairbands as well. I've also got another pouch with camera equipment. I've got batteries, and I've got SD cards, and I've got a charger in there as well. Again, having it all in little pouches just means everything is easy to find, so you don't have loose bits and pieces floating around your bag. And then I've also got this one. In this one, I have got magic bands. I've got one for my mum and her husband there as well, they're borrowing. I've also got headphones, and I've also got some face masks in there as well, just in case. I want to take some just in case. I think that is it in that one. In the side, I have got a pack of cards, playing cards, packet of tissues. I will also have some handy back wipes, and I've got some gum in the side as well. And that is everything that is going inside my personal hand luggage. And then in the wheelie bag, I'm just packing that now. I will have my blanket in there. I like to have my own blanket. It's actually a scarf, but I use it as a blanket. I've got luggage scales. Luggage scales are really, really handy to take. The amount of times we've been caught out and you're trying to weigh your luggage or guess the weight of your luggage before you check in on the way home. Always keep them in your hand luggage just in case. I would hate to lose them. And the other thing is make sure you've got a spare battery as well. I always pop them in the side pocket. I've also got spare masks in there as well. I have quarters. This is an old Barocca tube. It's absolutely full of quarters, which is really, really handy for toll roads. I have a bag of I don't know what, various batteries, I don't know, phone batteries. I'm looking at Aid. What else?
Chargers.
Chargers.
Yeah.
What's this white thing?
That's a plug.
Okay.
It's a phone charger.
Okay.
Yeah.
We use this in the airport sometimes, don't we?
And also, this is the one here, if you've seen our previous vlogs, it not only has the UK, but has the US adapter as well, so we can swap over. I'll show you my luggage, because I've got the US one.
Cool. So I've got that. I have got my travel book. It's got all the details that we need for the whole of the trip. I've also got every single printout possible. It's all in order. Everything from Premier Inn printouts. I've got Esther's, travel insurance. I've got copies of our passports. Everything. Everything is in here. I've also got a whole bag of change. This is tiny, tiny change, all American. Virgin have a charity that you can give all your loose change to, and I didn't get around to doing it last time, so I've bagged it all up for them. We've all collected. Louise is in there from the last trip, ours is in there, and they do a thing where you can give all your change on the flight, and it goes to one of the children's charities. I think that something with what Virgin Atlantic do, I'm not quite sure, but I thought they may as well have the change. And then inside the bag I have another little bag. This is just a little like drawstring bag, and in here when Aid puts my wheelie bag in the overhead locker, he takes out this, and that goes under my seat and has everything in there that I need for the flight. I've got our sweets, I've got pastels, Aid's got pinballs, I've got my pencil case, which also has a notepad in. I've got a spare camera just in case anyone happens to this one. I've got a travel journal, a couple of cereal bars, and I really like these plastic wallets. I use these for all of our receipts and memorabilia whilst we're away. And that's pretty much everything apart from my makeup bag. That would be in there. Might be a couple of other things that I haven't yet got. But that will be everything in my hand luggage, and Aid's got his laid out, so we're going to have a look at his. Right, we're just going through. We both keep finding masks everywhere from our last trip. Thankfully, hopefully, we won't need those. Right, go on then.
I'm just going to show you how boring my hand luggage is. I know you said before about most of it being tech, and it literally is.
It is all tech.
basically, there's some things I really must have. I've got a rucksack here.
It's only a little diddy one, isn't it?
It's only a little one kind of thing. But it's for me, I wear glasses. And of course, because I have prescription glasses and also contact lenses, I've got to have about 4 pairs. So that I've got a spare and things like that. So they all take room.
And sunglasses as well.
And
prescription sunglasses.
Prescription sunglasses, normal sunglasses, 2 pairs of glasses.
You've got the normal sunglasses for when you've got your contacts in, yeah.
Exactly. I do actually have another pair of sunglasses with me as well. So,
just in case you accidentally leave one in a hire car.
Yeah, okay. Or you break some, which is normally what you do.
I've never broken your expensive ones.
No, you haven't.
Only my pound jobby ones from
Now,
thingy.
I try to be as prepared as I can. Just to show you quickly here, we always put the GoPro in hand luggage as well, because obviously Lisa's got the other cameras, but the GoPro here, we've got tripods, so they can be used with the phone as well, and any other attachments kind of thing. We've obviously got battery chargers, because we're taking the 2 cameras. We've got 2 chargers. It's great now because these are USB, so of course you only need to plug them into a normal plug, rather than having to take loads of extension leads and things like that. So.
And you use pouches as well, don't you, for everything?
Yeah, it isn't all done yet. This will all be packed up and it will be going into that case. I haven't used this case yet, so I'm just seeing how it all goes. But there's other things as well that I have. For example, in here, I do have my plug. And I was saying to Lisa, this one here is really handy because, and it was really good for the airport, because you can swap the UK plug just for the US, and you can charge 3 things with that as well, so that's really useful.
We've helped friends out with that as well at the airport, haven't we?
Yeah, that's really useful. So for example, we could charge one of the camera lots up, we could charge a phone, we could charge headphones, torch, light, whatever, so that's really good. Or charge a portable battery. And we also like to keep portable batteries. Generally when I'm in the parks, I will have one with me. It's in the bag. That I'll also have a charger for the camera as well. So if we're out all day, we can actually charge our camera batteries as we go. Selection of cables for different things. We like to have ourselves set up in whatever accommodation we're in, so we don't have to keep moving cables around.
But we also work whilst we're out there as well.
Exactly, so I've got enough cables there so we can actually leave a situation like set up so we're ready to go. So the laptop's plugged in, we can charge our phones, and we can literally do whatever we need to do without having to move it all. It's almost a bit like a mobile work from home kind of.
We set up a home office, don't we?
I've also got this little GoPro pouch here as well. It's a solid case, but it's got some spares in there as well for the GoPro. GoPro charger, some other mounts, and some other bits and pieces. I do actually have tools as well for the GoPro in case things come off, but they go in checked luggage because they're actually could be deemed as being
like little screwdriver
dangerous. So
okay.
I have those. I make sure I take those out because I don't want those getting caught in luggage. But yeah, there's different things. There's spare screws and things like that. So if the GoPro happens to break, there's even the little. I forgot what they call these now. I think they're fingers for the GoPro as well. So if they break, we've got spare ones of those.
What have you got in your little plastic bag? Your liquids pouch?
In my liquids pouch,
yeah.
This is all a bit personal, isn't it? In my liquids pouch, I have some moisturiser, some Nivea, some smellies, some sanitizer, hand sanitizer, some Sudocrem, and I think I'll be putting some of my hair stuff in there as well. So if that goes missing, yeah, it really looks like I do my hair, doesn't it?
Shave gel?
No. Actually, in fact, there is some actually. That's got to go in there. I saw some a minute ago, so that will go in there as well.
Cool.
I think, yeah, basically it's a selection of bits and pieces, cables, the laptop will go into my hand luggage, the iPad will go in my hand luggage, portable batteries, cables, plugs, adapters. That's really about it, but it's just the fact of trying to get fit in. I always take a change of clothes in my bag as well, just in case.
You mess yourself.
No. And a pair of flip-flops as well, because it's going to be warm when we get there.
Yeah, hopefully.
So I think
oh yeah, we've covered sunglasses.
Yeah, I think that's around a bit. I think the key, what I like to do is keep things kind of organised. There's some stuff we don't actually need whilst we're on the plane. Like Lisa has a little bag. I have the same kind of thing. So I like to keep a little bag with whatever cable we might need to use on the plane, so I don't have to go rooting around the bag to try and find it. But my hand luggage is really dull, but it is practical. So, but you can see from here what kind of stuff we actually have to take.
So with that, we're going to carry on with our hand luggage packing, and we'll finish this vlog. We hope you found this handy.
Did you mean to say that?
Why?
Hand luggage and handy.
Oh. And we will catch you next week in the next video.
Do you want to see if I can get everything in my case?
No, not really.
Oh, okay.
Oh, let's look and see a torch as well.
Yeah.
Aids the man for every eventuality. See you next week. Bye.